Welcome back to JKP Rising, to my Halo 5 Guardians spoiler campaign review, impressions, whatever. This video will contain every spoiler from Halo 5 Guardians, so if you've not played the game, do not watch this video unless you want to be spoiled up the fucking ass. Okay, so I'll be going through every mission, giving my thoughts and all that stuff. Let's start from the beginning, then work our way to the end.
Fire Team Osiris, the light is green.
First mission was Osiris. We have to be Locke, and you have to go track down Jewel Mandama and rescue Halsey. Very awesome introduction level, very cool. My only complaint is that they just brushed Jewel Mandama aside. Like, literally, we go there, we assassinate him, he's dead, and then that's it. Like, he had a huge role in Spartan Ops, he had a huge role in Escalation, and then in 5 we just push him aside. So, I don't know, it just felt kind of weird. I haven't read the ending of Escalation, so maybe it makes a bit more sense reading that. They just kind of threw Jewel Mandama aside like he meant nothing to anything. He was just some random ass elite. And I was very surprised that, like, his army remains intact until the Battle of Sunayon. Like, they're still there, even though their leader has been dead for several missions. So, it was very odd seeing Jewel just get taken out right away.
Contact.
And then the next mission was Blue Team, which was Argent Moon. Now this mission was creepy as shit. I played through it and I was just terrified. It was really frightening because the music is really creepy, and like the objective and like what happened on the station where they were working on some type of chemical weapon and it malfunctioned and spread all that chemical to the vents and killed everybody on board. And it was just a very eerie feel to Halo. I made a video a long time ago called Survival Horror Halo, and I'm like, I want a survival horror Halo, and Argent Moon was very close to that. It was just a creepy ass atmosphere, very creepy, which made me go, they could definitely make a survival horror Halo game. And I wanted to know like what Argent Moon was. The game does a very good job at making you want to know what's going on. I wanted to know what Argent Moon was, why it went AWOL, like what happened on here, why is everyone dead here, like what is this, what is that. I wanted to know so much, and it was very, very fun playing through that mission.
Hunter.
The hunters are bosses, man. The hunters are hard to kill. I loved how they just beefed up the hunters to make the hunters feel like an actual boss. On Legendary, the hunters are so hard to kill. Argent Moon was cool. It was very weird that UNSC Infinity knew about Cortana on Meridian when Chief saw her in a vision. So when like Infinity said that they were already on it, John's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I just, what I thought possibly hallucinated Cortana, and now you're telling me what I hallucinated is what you guys know about? So at that point, she was like, okay, there's definitely something up here. And I can understand why he said negative. Like, it was just too much of a coincidence that they knew about that when he thought it was just some type of hallucination or vision or just something weird. So Chief's like, yeah, I'm gonna find out myself. And I don't blame Chief for going AWOL. And then we get to mission 3 where we go to Meridian as Fire Team Osiris, and I love the space elevator. That was awesome. Writing down, you discover Governor Sloan, who's an AI. You gotta help people on Meridian. Very interesting level. I can definitely see it might be the hardest level in the game. Or no, it won't be. It won't be. Mission 14, I think, is probably going to be the hardest level. It was very interesting seeing, I love the set designs, everything like that. It was a cool mission, tank gameplay, a lot of vehicle gameplay too. Very, very big open game. The levels in these games are huge. So Meridian was pretty cool. Mission 4 isn't really a mission. You just walk around and talk to people. Very cool to see that in a Halo game because it kind of felt like an RPG or just some other type of game where you're actually talking to people from the Halo universe. Very, very cool. I hope that they implement more of that into future Halo games. I really like just walking around and generally just talking to people and not shooting them. Cool aspect, but way too short to be counted as a mission. Way too fucking short. Not a mission, but cool idea. Mission 5, where you have to go hunt down the Chief in the mines. Very, 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 very cool. I love how like you just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the planet, and like you just see everything Forerunner. You see the Guardian.
Are you the Guardian?
I am Warden Eternal. The other humans are approved for passage. Regretfully, you are not.
That sounds like a threat.
That was a threat, all right.
and then you fight your first boss, which is the Warden Eternal. And that guy was pretty cool. I liked how there were multiple of them, because what Cortana says later on, there only is one Warden Eternal, but there's literally thousands of bodies that he can control, which is why there's so many of those things. He's like this super powerful Promethean. He's not the Didact, he's just something else.
117, stand down. Sir, you are absent without leave. This is your one chance to come home peacefully.
And then finally the confrontation against Locke and Master Chief, where they actually go and fight it out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The entire game was kind of led for us to believe that it was going to be like a Locke versus Chief thing, but I honestly kind of knew that it was going to be like Locke going up against Chief, and then later finding out that what Chief is doing is actually good, and he ends up helping the Master Chief. That's what I thought was going to happen, and that did happen. A lot of people are complaining about the marketing, but I do have a video about the marketing. Mission 5 was cool. Mission 6 was amazing. We have to escape Meridian and literally go backwards in the level, and you got to climb the space elevator. That was a really, really, really fun aspect. And then you got to escape the Guardian. That was cool. I really enjoyed that.
Hey!
I'm on it.
What's Cortana up to, Chief? Why'd she bring us here?
Let's keep moving.
Mission 7 is where my mind was blown away. I was so impressed by the art direction, the detail of the Forerunner World Genesis. I was so impressed. And this is where I really thought, wow, this game just got a hell of a lot better. I was so surprised at how just good the game was at that point. You're on this unknown Forerunner world like Requiem, but it's even more beautiful in my opinion than Requiem was. You're so confused and you don't know what's going on, but you want to learn so bad, and you just keep going forward and forward and forward and forward, and there's just so much to talk about. I can't even think about everything right now. There's so much to talk about. You discover another Warden Eternal who thinks you're worthy but then fights you because doesn't think they deserve the mantle of responsibility. It's all about the created or the AIs. And then Cortana, you find out Cortana's alive. My hypothesis on Cortana is that she's behaving so different from how she behaved in Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4. She is her own person. She's so evil. Her personality is just completely different. I'm wondering if the Halo 4 ending where she's with John was a foreshadow to her, I guess, true being in Halo 5. Which makes me believe that it's not really Cortana, or like it's just her rampant versions of her, because she's just acting so out of place. She contacted the domain, she found Genesis, she's a different person now. But the fact that Cortana is what we assume to be the main antagonist for Halo 6, that's fucking awesome. I'm really excited for that. So Mission 7 was great. I loved it. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Mission 8, you're on Sangelios, and that was cool. The Arbiter returns in Halo 5 Guardians, and he's not really in the game that much, but he is in the game, and the amount of time that he is, it's pretty cool to watch him like kick ass and just do awesome shit. He's in some fancy ass golden Arbiter armor, so it's cool to see that. So I did enjoy the Arbiter's return, and I definitely enjoyed the ending of Halo 5, and I'll get to that in a bit.
Mission 9 was another briefing mission, so nothing really much to say there.
Mission 10, you had to go fight the Kraken, had to go hunt down the thing to activate the Guardian, the Constructor, I think. Mission 11 was another briefing mission. Mission 12, which was the E3 demo, the Battle of Sunayon.
We get through this, I'll buy the whole damn bar.
And then you have to get on the Guardian. Once again, you fight the Warden Eternal again, like you did in Mission 5, 7, and now you're fighting him again in the Battle of Sunayon. And then you board the Guardian. The cutscene with Palmer, I'll get to Palmer really quick. The cutscene with Palmer was pretty cool, where she's fighting the Pelican. So Palmer, I really enjoyed Palmer, surprisingly. I fucking hated her character in 4. I didn't like her in Escalation. I didn't like Palmer at all. She had no personality, and I really just disliked her a lot. But in Halo 5, the stuff she said, the scenes that she were in, and just the way that she acted, she was not a bitch. She was respectful. She was a Spartan, and I really enjoyed her character in 5. She like matured a lot, and I really enjoyed her performance. I actually like her now as a character. Like, I thought 343 did great with her character. She was not a major character in the game by any means, but she was there, and I enjoyed her scenes. She was just a good character. So the part where Locke saves Buck for the second time, humorous. And then the cutscene was really cool, where they teleport on the Guardian. And then Mission 13, blew my mind again, where we are on a Guardian thousands of feet in the sky above Genesis. Holy crap. That mission was awesome. I was so impressed. I was like, holy crap, this is great. It was great. It was great. You go on Genesis, you contact Master Chief. Master Chief knows that Cortana is dangerous, which is great. They both know that she's a threat, and we have to take her down somehow. And Chief wants to talk to Cortana to kind of bring her back to his side.
She's dangerous. I know.
You allow them an audience. You risk all in the name of us, Cortana.
In mission 14, they get separated because Cortana teleports them to where she is. They gotta fight their way to Cortana because the Warden Eternal just knows no matter what happens, Chief is gonna stop Cortana at all costs, and he's trying to stop that from happening. And I don't know why Cortana just lets Chief walk up to her when she knows exactly what's gonna happen. She just puts on this facade that everything's okay, when clearly everything is not okay.
The mantle of responsibility belongs to Cortana and her people.
Focus fire.
You will not betray her!
And after they beat the Warden Eternal, Cortana finally meets with them.
You've changed.
It was time.
This is one of my favorite scenes in the entire game because Chief is not blinded by his relationship with Cortana. He understands the terrible threat that she is putting everybody into, and I love how he puts that first before his relationship with Cortana. And the moment he says, like Dr. Halsey did to me, I was so happy because he acknowledged his past. He acknowledged that what happened to him was wrong, and I'm so happy he did that. That adds so much depth to his character. I loved it so much. And I love the whole Linda with John thing. That was a nice nod to the books. So she betrays Chief, locks Chief away in a cryptum, just like the Didact. Very cool to see that again. And then in mission 15, the last mission, which I thought was called Sentinels, that is just the achievement name. The mission's actually called Guardians. Very cool mission where like all the Guardians are there. There's so many fucking Guardians. The Guardians act to police the galaxy, which is an interesting way of looking at it. I thought that was cool. I thought a lot of things were cool, obviously. And then you have to go and release Chief and break the cryptum from the Guardians and Cortana's hold. And you gotta go through all these Prometheans and Covenant. And then you get into a Mantis, and Cortana's like antagonizing Osiris. And it's cool to see Osiris kind of like counteract and verbally assault her back. Just a great exchange of dialogue between the characters, really. The ending of Halo 5, where you have to stop Cortana from leaving, and the introduction of the new monitor was interesting. The monitor of Genesis, which makes sense, and the monitor sends all those sentinels to stop the cryptum from attaching to the Guardian, and then she teleports away to wherever she went, which may be another Forerunner homeworld, or could be the Ark. I don't know. She went somewhere, and then Chief returns and Locke's like, Cortana's gone, and then they kind of just stare down each other.
Where's Cortana?
She's gone, sir.
For once, we get to see Chief reunite with the Arbiter and Halsey. Very cool. And then the legendary ending is just Cortana, what we would assume is activating or about to activate another Halo installation. And that's actually the only time I actually get to see a Halo ring in Halo 5. Overall, I thought the campaign was great. I loved it. I will probably be doing more videos on specific points in the campaign because there's just way too much to talk about when it comes to this. I loved it. I love the campaign. I'm blown away, and I cannot wait to talk more about it because there's so much to talk about, and I can't wait to dive deep into Halo lore. Let me know what you guys thought about Halo 5 in the comments below. This is a spoiler video, so spoil the shit out of it again if you want. Let me know what you liked, didn't like. I wish we played as Chief more. Those two missions were not missions, but overall, I thought it was a great campaign, and I cannot wait for Halo 6. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know again in the comments below. Have a good one. See ya.